One of my favorite analogies that I thought of that I use that really illustrates what it feels like to be a Christian sometimes is I imagine that we were all on the Titantic, which was headed towards disaster, but we didn't know it. This luxury cruise ship, the people on it, they were eating, making merry, being happy. But as Christians, we see the destruction that's coming, and Jesus saves us. We get into the lifeboat. That lifeboat is Jesus. And so now we want to reach friends, families, strangers, anybody who doesn't believe, and encourage them to come onto the lifeboats as well. And so it's like we're there on that boat talking to them on the Titanic, trying to encourage them to come in. We look rather foolish because they think they're on this big luxury liner and look at you and that lifeboat being silly. But we can see the iceberg ahead. We know how this is going to end. We know that everyone on that Titanic who doesn't get into the lifeboat of Jesus will perish. And so we still have families, friends, loved ones that are on the Titanic, and we're crying out to them from the lifeboat, trying to get them to join us. And to them, it seems like we're unreasonable because they say, well, I still support whatever you want to do, even though I think it's weird you're on that little boat and not up here. So why can't you accept that I want to be up here? Isn't this, the more normal, less extreme of the choices? And so that's how it looks from their perspective. And we want to reach them, we want to stay in contact with them. But it's so difficult to continue our normal relationships because they want to talk about gardening and sports and weather and all these different things that have no value. You have to turn to Jesus first. And so we're thinking, just get in this lifeboat and then we can talk about gardening. But until you get off that Titanic, how can we focus on anything else? And so I just hope this analogy just helps you to not feel alone if you've ever had similar feelings in your walk with the Lord. There's all of us out there. God Himself, He feels that pain and wanting to reach everybody, but people stubbornly just wanting to stay on that Titanic.